This is General Mills from Team Six Pack, and this is our first video onto loadouts. This is my Milsim loadout. It's one of my main loadouts I use 60% of the time. Let's start off with the gun. That's my Beta Project AK, which I put a Polar Star engine in. As you can see, there's an airline that is going to an air tank. My clothes, I'm wearing True Spec Combat BDU pants and multicam, and a 511 Rapid Assault shirt. My boots are 511 Assault boots. They're 8-inch boots. Usually I tuck my pants in when I wear, but it's just more comfortable right now like that. My helmet is a Bravo fast helmet, complete with an action mic fan that I have going into my goggles. My goggles are Revision Locust goggles, also a multicam, along with a Matrix mesh face guard and a Z-Com Type E comms unit. Going down, this is the side of my outfit. As you can see my Bravo pants. Those are really nice pants. They're ripstop. Was it nylon?
Yeah, nylon.
Now going to my vest, I have a Condor quick release vest, and I have multiple pouches on there. My main magazine pouches are HSGI Tacos, and they're the double XL.
No, it's the double. It's double rifle, one pistol.
Yeah, it's 2 rifle, 1 pistol. That holds all my beta mags as well as my ATP mags. As you can see with my patch that says Mills on it with the flag, that's a map pouch that holds the map of the field. That comes in handy a lot. On the side, there's an M4 pouch that's not a taco that holds my speed loaders. On this side, I have a medical pouch that I usually throw smoke grenades in, or I could even put my tornado grenade. This is a Condor leg holster that I have my KWA ATP in. Going back up, I have a Valken tank, not a Valken tank, a Valken tank holder on my back, and that's mollied into my vest. That holds a 90 CI Ninja air tank with an SLP rig. I get about 5,000 shots out of that. I also mollied my hydration pack into my vest. Also, I have a radio pouch back there, and I have my radio wired up into my headset, and actually it goes over my back into my push-to-talk, and then that goes into my headset. The radio is a Midland with a 36-mile range, so I could cover the whole field easily.
Your pouch, your dumb pouch.
My dumb pouch is a Condor multicam pouch that's rolled up right now. That can hold basically all my magazines. Like, I could pretty much all 6 mags plus pistols, and it will take it all. I've also never had a spill out of it either. I'm not sure how it stands up to Thunder Bee going off in it, like the Russian Scotsman, but it definitely has stood up to my tests so far.
I apologize for this, guys. We're slowing this down for obvious reasons, so we don't have to rush when we talk.
On my neck, I have a Shimog. Also on my helmet, I have a GoPro Hero 3 Plus in Black Edition. And I also bought the night vision mount, but I got the helmet mount, so I was able to flip the camera upside down. The patches are
GM01.
Yeah, the GM01 patch. That stands for General Mills, #1, of course. On the back, I have a Matrix distress marker. It's a dummy marker. It's just there for show. And then on top of that, that's the battery pouch, battery pack for the fan that cools my goggles down. And the fan, I kind of custom did my own job, jerry rigged it sort of into my helmet. And I dug out some foam, had the tube, and I basically ripped out the foam out of my goggles, cut a hole in my goggles, and I have the tube going right in. defogs my goggles just like the defog on your car. Right there, you could actually kind of see the boom mic for my headset. See Z Tactical, which I haven't had any problems with. They run about $70. On my hands, I have Oakley factory pilot gloves, carbon fiber knuckle plated. Can basically knock somebody out with them, and you won't feel anything in your hand. They also have a nice little trigger pad for your index finger, so that works out nice. They're used by the Navy SEALs, so it's definitely a good glove to have.
I think you're reaching for your pistol. Oh, no, it's your helmet. We're going over.
So that's the helmet from the top view. As you can see, I have Velcro on it. The fan actually came with a Velcro that I was able to just easily just put it right on top of the helmet. Works out nice. Right now, as I reach for my ATP, I went with the Glock 17, which that's the model of the ATP. It's actually one of KWA's cheapest guns.
I think it is their cheapest gun.
Probably is their cheapest gun. And there's a retention cord, so if it ever fell out of my holster, I have it, although my new G-code's on the way, so that will take care of that problem. But I'll still use the retention cord, because if I miss my holster, I won't be out of a gun.
Yeah.
The retention cord's also wired to my belt, so it's not too bad. They run about $15. It's a nice thing that you wouldn't be out of a pistol. Can't even tell you how many people have lost pistols on the field.
Oh, jeez.
I see it all the time. The airline I have running up over my shoulder on my vest. It's just more comfortable. I see a lot of guys with Polar Stars that go underneath, and when you run it over the shoulder, it actually works out a lot better. You don't get hung up on doorways or fences or anything because you don't have that extra slack. And I could still switch left-handed or right-handed. On my wrist, you have a white G-Shock that you could spot from a mile away if you're the enemy. It works out really nicely.
And guys, we're going to do future videos on individual parts of his loadout. We just want to give you a basic overview of what it looks like and how he's able to run with it and some of the ways that he's able to modify it to fit him. Because if you guys didn't notice, Mills is a massive guy. He's 6'2", 6'3", all right? So it's one of those good things. But we'll get more into those videos when we go in the future. So without further ado, drop your mags, clear your barrels, and we'll see you next time on the field.